Hello there, fellow adventurers. Welcome to our channel. Today I'm excited to dive into a topic that's close to my heart: how to move abroad with $0. Yes, you heard that right, $0. I know it might sound impossible, but trust me, it's not only possible but also an incredible journey of personal growth and discovery. When I say moving abroad with $0, I'm talking about relocating to a new country without a substantial amount of savings. It's about leveraging creative strategies and opportunities to start fresh in a new place, even if your bank account isn't exactly bursting at the seams. In this video, we'll explore several key strategies that can help make your dream of living abroad a reality, regardless of your financial situation. We'll cover everything from finding free accommodation to securing work opportunities and managing your expenses in a new country. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone want to move abroad with no money? Well, let me tell you, there's something incredibly appealing about starting fresh in a new country. It's like hitting the reset button on your life, opening yourself up to new experiences, cultures, and perspectives. I know there's a common misconception that you need a hefty savings account to make such a big move. But here's the thing, while having savings is helpful, it's not absolutely necessary. In fact, moving abroad with limited funds can push you to be more resourceful, adaptable, and open to unique opportunities you might otherwise overlook. Plus, let's not forget the personal growth aspect. When you step out of your comfort zone and navigate life in a new country, especially with limited resources, you develop skills and resilience that will serve you for a lifetime. It's an adventure that challenges you, changes you, and often leads to incredible self-discovery. So let's begin with finding free or low-cost housing. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty of how to make this work. One of the biggest expenses when moving abroad is housing, so finding free or low-cost accommodation is crucial. Let me share some strategies that have worked wonders for me and many others I've met on my travels. First up, let's talk about house sitting and pet sitting. These are fantastic options that can provide you with free accommodation in exchange for taking care of someone's home or pets while they're away. I have used platforms like Trusted House Sitters and Mind My House to find amazing opportunities. Through these sites, I've stayed in beautiful homes in Costa Rica, France, and even Australia, all for free. And the best part? You're not just getting a place to stay, you're often getting a fully furnished home, sometimes in incredible locations that would typically be way out of budget. Plus, if you're an animal lover like me, pet sitting gigs are a great way to get your furry friend fix while traveling. And now let's discuss volunteering programs with accommodation. Another excellent option is volunteering programs that offer accommodation. One of my favorite organizations is WWOOF, which stands for Worldwide Opportunities on Organic Farms. Through WOOF, you can work on organic farms worldwide in exchange for food and lodging. I spent a month woofing in Italy, and let me tell you, it was an unforgettable experience. I learned so much about sustainable farming, improved my Italian, and made lifelong friends, all while having my accommodation and meals covered. Other platforms worth checking out are Workaway and HelpX. These sites offer a wider variety of volunteer opportunities beyond just farming. You could find yourself helping at a hostel in Peru, assisting with community projects in Thailand, or even working at a ski resort in Canada. And now let's discuss leveraging work opportunities abroad. Now that we've covered accommodation, let's talk about how to make money while you're abroad. Because let's face it, even if you've scored free housing, you still need some income to cover other expenses. And one of the best options is teaching English abroad. Teaching English abroad is one of the most popular and accessible ways to work. There is a huge demand for native English speakers in many countries, and often you don't need to be a trained teacher to get started. I recommend getting a TEFL, that's Teaching English as a Foreign Language certification. It's relatively affordable and can open up a lot of opportunities. I got mine online before moving to South Korea to teach, and it was incredibly helpful. Speaking of South Korea, it's one of the best places to teach English abroad. They often provide housing and flight reimbursement, which is perfect when you're starting with $0. Other countries with high demand include China, Japan, and Vietnam. And now another outstanding opportunity is digital nomad jobs and freelancing. If teaching isn't your thing, don't worry. The rise of remote work has opened up a world of possibilities for aspiring expats. I've met people all over the world who fund their travels through freelancing and digital nomad jobs. Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr are great places to start. You can offer services like writing, graphic design, virtual assistants, or programming. I personally started my freelance writing career on Upwork, and it allowed me to work from beautiful beaches in Thailand and cafes in Budapest. Some in-demand skills for remote work include content writing, social media management, web development, and online teaching. The key is to identify your skills and find ways to offer them online. So now let's talk about reducing travel and living expenses. So now let's talk about how to stretch your dollars once you're abroad. Budget travel tips. First, when it comes to actually getting to your destination, look for budget airlines and book in advance. I once snagged a flight from London to Budapest for just €20 by booking 3 months ahead. Traveling during off-peak seasons can also save you a ton. Not only are flights and accommodation cheaper, but you'll also avoid the tourist crowds. I spent a winter in Bali, and while it rained occasionally, I got to enjoy the beautiful island at a fraction of the high season cost. If you're a frequent traveler, consider getting into travel hacking with credit card points. I've managed to fly business class and stay in luxury hotels for free using this strategy. Just make sure to use credit responsibly. And now, cost-effective countries for expats. Choosing the right destination can make a huge difference in how far your money goes. Some countries offer an incredibly low cost of living, allowing you to live comfortably on a modest income. Thailand is a popular choice among digital nomads for good reason. You can find decent apartments for under $300 a month, and a delicious meal might cost you just $2 to $3. Mexico is another great option, offering a mix of beautiful beaches, rich culture, and affordable living. If you're looking for something in Europe, consider Portugal. It's one of the most affordable countries in Western Europe, with a high quality of life and beautiful cities like Lisbon and Porto. When choosing a destination, consider factors like housing costs, food prices, healthcare expenses, and visa requirements. Do your research and connect with expat communities online to get a realistic picture of living costs. Success stories and real-life examples. Now, I know that some of you are thinking, this sounds too good to be true. So let me share some real-life examples of people who've successfully moved abroad with little to no money. Case study, teaching English in South Korea. Meet Sarah, a friend I made during my time in South Korea. She arrived in Seoul, South Korea with just $500 to her name, barely enough to cover her first month's expenses. But she had secured a teaching position at a Hagwon private academy that provided housing and covered her flight costs. Within her first year, Sarah not only managed to pay off her student loans, but also saved enough to travel around Southeast Asia during her vacation. She fell in love with the expat life and ended up staying in Korea for 3 years, using it as a base to explore other parts of Asia. And now let's look at a digital nomad success story. So there's Alex, a graphic designer I met in a co-working space in Chiang Mai, Thailand. Alex started his journey with no savings, but with a solid portfolio and a couple of regular clients. He chose Chiang Mai for its low cost of living and vibrant digital nomad community. Alex's strategy was to live frugally while building up his client base. He stayed in budget accommodations, ate at local markets, and focused on growing his business. Within 6 months, he was earning enough to live comfortably in Thailand and even start saving for future travels. Conclusion. So, there you have it, folks. Moving abroad with $0 isn't just a pipe dream, it's a real possibility if you're willing to think creatively and step out of your comfort zone. To recap, here are the main strategies we've discussed. Find free or low-cost housing through house sitting or volunteer programs. Secure income through teaching English or remote work. Choose cost-effective destinations and practice budget-friendly habits. Be open to unique opportunities and experiences. Remember, the most important thing is to take action. Start researching destinations, look into TEFL certifications, or create profiles on freelancing platforms. Every small step brings you closer to your dream of living abroad. And hey, if I could do it, so can you. It might not always be easy, but I can promise you it'll be an adventure of a lifetime. The world is waiting for you. Go out there and explore it. Before I sign off, here are some final resources to help you on your journey. Nomadlist.com for comparing cities worldwide. Expatforum.com for connecting with expat communities. Workamper.com for job opportunities while traveling. Now, I would like to hear from you. What are your thoughts? Take a few seconds and share your thoughts in the comment section below. Your comments are valuable and could possibly help out other expats or people considering moving abroad. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. Share this video with your friends who may be considering relocating abroad. Subscribe to our channel for more travel tips, expat life, and more videos on achieving greater happiness and a better quality of life. If you like this video, you will love our videos on Digital Nomad Visa, Top 5 countries for digital nomads ranked, work and travel, and the best affordable cities for digital nomads. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, happy travels and see you in our next video.